back to the Lysa Magazine channel. Yes, we just launched the website on Friday and the link is in the description box. So you can kindly just go there, click the link, and you're going to find the magazine, which is online. You're also going to find all the handles to our various social media. So kindly follow them so you can be able to keep up with us on a daily basis. Also, if you're watching this channel and you're watching this segment right now, kindly subscribe and we will continue to provide you with so much more on fashion. This segment is all going to be about everything to do with fashion. I am a fashion writer and a correspondent, also a blogger on the side. I'm going to be discussing fashion, whether we are critiquing fashion, whether we are giving a thumbs up to fashion, who has caught our eye this month, whether it's in Kenya, whether it's in Africa, all over the world. We are here to give you all the best that fashion has to offer. And let's start by giving a recap of the month of October. We were celebrating Halloween and we were able to highlight a bit of that on the magazine in our own special kind of way. We're going to be discussing makeup, discussing fashion, models, photographers, basically highlighting creatives who don't have a platform and we feel like they deserve to be applauded on the fashion scene and in the fashion community. Apart from giving you guys amazing content all about fashion and creators in Africa and in the country, we also tend to work with fashion personalities. For example, currently in the magazine is assortment of images that were taken when we worked with Kayla Okari. Now, Kayla Okari is a fashion personality currently in Nairobi and her fashion is amazing. She's edgy, she's chic, and she's actually the future of Kenyan fashion. Also, in case you don't know much about her, she's a frequent at the Nairobi Thrift Social and she was crowned as the Queen of Fashion at Thrift Social already. Don't you want to know about her? So if you want to know more about her or you want to see her pictures, kindly go over to the Lysa Magazine website and click it and get to find out more about Kayla and get to see the amazing images that we were able to capture of this beautiful fashionista in Kenya. And also we go to events. We go to fashion events and we see what's happening. It could be a fashion show, a fashion expo, a fashion summit. Most recently, in the month of October, we were lucky enough to go to the Fashion Bloggers Runway that took place at Privé in Westlands. So many stylists were there, or rather the bloggers, because Fashion Bloggers Runway is a platform that is generous enough to give bloggers in Kenya an opportunity to showcase their fashion and their talents and skills as stylists. We were able to write an article, or rather I wrote the article, and it's currently live on the website. You can go and check out what I had to say about the event. Now, when it comes to events in Kenya, it's all about the timing, the location, what guys are wearing, what the designers and stylists are putting on the runway. So Fashion Bloggers Runway, what can I not say about this event? Let's talk about the timing. This event took 4 hours to begin. Extremely disappointing. I know that African timing is something that's real and it's there, but I think we should take our fashion events more seriously. The who's and who's luckily were there. We had the likes of Big Eyed B, Audra Styling, Fred Anyona. I saw Miss Nyawi in the house, and that was great. But let's talk about how there was a cigarette in our shot, and luckily you're going to get to see that. It was in a club, but does it have to be that club vibe? I was on site. I saw shisha bottles. I saw everything. I was all about the cocktails and the bitings that were there. But anything beyond that, it's just not cool and it's just not fashion. We want Kenyan fashion to go to a whole other level. African fashion to go to a whole other level. But currently, in my opinion, and generally in the opinion of Lysa Magazine, the fashion events in Kenya have a long way to go. We can do better. You guys need to do better. And speaking of doing better, yesterday I was at the JW show that happened at CRM. We are having fashion events at malls. And timing, once again, the show began 2 hours later than what they said was going to happen. The designs on the runway, there's not much to say about it. That's how sad it is. Not much to say about it. And we had people on the panel who, in my opinion, were not really fashion. It takes me back to when we had this fashion panel on Citizen, where each and every member of that panel had to be evicted. I just didn't like it. And that's the same feeling that I felt yesterday. So on Lysa Magazine, we're going to be keeping it 100. We're going to be keeping it real. We're going to turn the heat all the way up, and our aim is to change the fashion scene in Kenya. We are out here to help you. But remember, we can dish it and we can take it. So if you have comments, if you have thoughts, share them with us. on Twitter, in the comment section, on Instagram. Let us know what you think. We want to give you fashion content that you want to see. We want to highlight fashion personalities that you want to see. But at the same time, when the heat is up, we are going to be roasting all those that are going to be 10 under 10. At Lysa Magazine, every single month we have different themes for that month. For example, in the month of October, our theme was vintage. Hence, you could see so much writing about vintage fabrics like velvet, talking about the cat eye, talking about different kinds of makeup from vintage situations that are making a comeback. In the month of November, we're discussing all things Thanksgiving, and we are discussing what we are thankful for. So, to keep on theme, we have articles where we're discussing Halloween, being that it just happened. But we think that having Halloween in Africa and celebrating it is a bit too tacky. We don't really do trick or treat, so why do I want to be dressed up like a character of a movie that maybe I haven't even watched? But because it's trending on social media, I think it's cool enough for me to be dressed in a Halloween costume. So at Lysa, we did something better. We took a different direction and discussed Halloween in the form of makeup, and not all this crazy makeup that you see in the movies or with ghosts and stuff like that. We took an approach of what can inspire your makeup with the theme of fall and the theme of Halloween. We don't celebrate seasons, but at Lysa, we're going to help you take a different approach that's going to make you look appropriate and like you're actually living in Africa and in Kenya. Like I said, Lysa Magazine is coming to bring you something new, something fresh, and giving you tips and advice on how you can dress every single day, but make it more approachable for the everyday gal or the everyday stylish guy. So as for events, we also have Nairobi Fashion Week happening at the end of November. We are going to be there front and center. All 3 days, we're going to be capturing what's happening, what designers are showcasing, what's going on, and of course, keeping time, because time is very important. So, the previous events we've gone to, the timing was horrible. Hopefully, at Nairobi Fashion Week, it's going to be better. Speaking of Fashion Week, we recently had South Africa Fashion Week in Johannesburg, and the magazine actually captured a few images and a tiny article on the event, so you can go on the magazine and get to catch up with SA Fashion Week. Lagos Fashion Week took place a week ago, and at the end of this month, we're going to be having Nairobi Fashion Week. Fashion is slowly and quickly growing in Africa. Why do I say slowly and quickly? In Kenya, it's taking a bit of a slow direction, but in Africa, it's been appreciated and embraced, and it's amazing to see so much of Fashion Week being done in Africa, and we can't wait to share our amazing experience with all our viewers and all our readers. Now remember, this segment is all about fashion recaps, and it's going to be happening once a month at the end of every month. We're going to be giving you everything, the lowdown on the fashion scene, everything you see on our social media pages, everything you see on the magazine. We're going to be discussing it one at a time. We're going to be breaking it down, and of course, we'd love to use your feedback. If you comment in the comment section, if you tweet us what you think about the magazine, what you think about our page, and of course, what you think about the people and the shows and the designers we're going to be highlighting. It's going to be an interactive segment. We want to make it as interactive as possible, where I share my thoughts and you're able to share your thoughts as well. Remember, if we can dish it, we can take it. So, just because I forgot to mention, and just in case you're wondering, this is called The L Show by Lysa Magazine, and it's hosted by Trizah and Ngesa.